July 1970, when extraordinary journey with the mission of Renaissance began in Oman, led by a great son of this ancient land, the late Sultan His Majesty Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur. In his speech to the nation, His Majesty said, "Yesterday was completely darkness, and with the help of God, tomorrow will be a new dawn on Muscat, Oman and its people." Mr. Mohammed bin Said al-Afifi, a young military personnel at the time he was in Salalah, he very well recalled this glorious day where he witnessed the historical speech of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said.
Luckily, I was in the army during the day he took over the power and became Sultan of Oman. That is what was 23rd July 1970. As I was in the army, there was a sort of emergency called for all the soldiers in the headquarters. Then after less than 2 hours, it's announced that Sultan Qaboos has took over the government. Immediately after noon, His Majesty has delivered a speech in front of the palace in which he is calling his people as a Sultan, that Oman was a darkness, and if there is a good cooperation from which the government be formed and for the people will be able to build Oman as a modern Oman. If I go back to the old days, before Sultan took over, Oman really was in a darkness. And not was a darkness, there was a lot of problem. Since HM took the over and he promised to form a government and promised to bring Oman to a bright Oman, to modern Oman, he has really worked in a very silent way, and he has achieved a lot of progress in a very few years.
His message touched the hearts of the Omanis, reflecting the actual needs of the country's development.
His Majesty really has built Oman in such a way which is miracle. Nobody can believe. I myself, I witnessed the old era and the new era, there is no comparison. If you go back to before His Majesty comes to the power, really we are living a very tough life. Those days we are coming to Salalah and stay 1 year. We cannot go back. Even death or something, we cannot go back. We have to complete a year, then go back. There was no roads. If we travel from Nizwa to Muscat, it would take 3-4 days to reach. There is no water supply. There is no electricity. There is no any communication. And within 5 days, at least I know about Dakhliya, most of the cities, most of the big villages have got electricity power, and they have got telephone also connection. And that's really such a big improvement happening in Oman in a very, very few years.
Mr. Mohammed lived through various stages of development that witnessed in the country under the leadership of His Majesty, the late Sultan.
See Oman now really, we are equal to any other modern countries. More than that, he has been able to make Oman in such peace way, in such, he is never involved in any problem regionally or internationally. Oman still the most peace country, not only in the level of Arab country, but in the level of all the world. And this is which is announced by the visitor come to Oman as a tourist. They found really Oman is in a very good peace. It's come because of his strategic plan. Finally, I pray to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect His Majesty Sultan Haytham, his people, and also to protect Omani. What he promised of development to Oman, he gave more than what he promised. I would like to express my thanks, my regards and wishes to His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq bin Taimur Al Said. And I'm calling all the Omani to stand behind him and to give all the cooperation similar to what they've done to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. As he promised, will also run Oman, taking the steps of his late Sultan Qaboos bin Said.